here today because I wanted to do a vlog for moms. This is about if you are a mom and you have goals, if you have aspirations. I just wanted to encourage you today to achieve or attempt to achieve or actually achieve those goals and dreams that you have. I feel like moms, we put ourselves in like a box, you know, especially if you're a mom like me. Like I'm one of those like overthetop.com, and it got to a point I had told one of my friends the other day that I felt like out of everything that goes on with my life or with my life, the only thing I feel like I'm good at is being a mom. And you know, because I hear that all the time. You're such a great mom, blah, 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 blah. And that's great. Like, don't get me wrong, that's super great. But I feel like, you know, I'm more than that. Like, yeah, I'm great. And you know, but I feel like there's more to me than just being a mom. You can't be and really be the best mom unless you are truly happy with the best version of yourself. So I want you guys to go after any dream, any goal, if it's baking, cooking, being a blogger, starting a business, being in a healthy relationship, whatever it is. You can do that and still be a great mom. I think a lot of times as mom, we get into like this guilt because if we're not as attentive to our kids, you know, you feel like that you're just not a good mom, that you have to stay so focused on them. And don't get me wrong, you do, but then at what point do you actually focus on yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like, at what point do you actually focus on yourself, your aspirations? You have to get back to the woman that you were before you had children. You kind of have to get back into contact with that person, those aspirations and those goals that you had before you became a mom, and make those things come to life. I'm really talking about this because this is something that I struggle with a lot, because I just feel like I have to be so hands-on. And then I get on Instagram and I'm looking at Beyonce like, where is Rumi and Sir? You know, like, who watching them while you out here skating? I'm just saying. It's just, you have to make time for yourself and do things for yourself. And it's time for moms to stop feeling guilty because you want to have time for yourself. You know, like I'm no longer gonna feel bad about acting like I'm using the restroom and I'm not. Okay, I'm in there scrolling on Instagram because I need some alone time to myself. You know, it's just things like that. You need time to yourself, and I feel our kids are going to benefit. Our kids are going to benefit from us being the happiest version of ourselves as a mom. If you have that business going, and it's not necessarily just financially, but if you're focusing on yourself and you're doing your dreams too as a mom, then you're going to be more happy around them. I got to thinking the other day, I was like, I used to be so fine. And out in the mirror the other day, and I was just like, girl, who is this? Stomach is just gone. Okay? Gone. You have to know that your kids are gonna love you just the same, and y'all, when I'm talking to y'all, I'm preaching to myself too. But you have to know that your kids are gonna love you just the same, and you have support of hopefully some family members, friends that can back you up and support you while you go out there and you achieve your goals. I don't care if you're a mom and if you're working at McDonald's. I see you. I don't care. You're out there working. We do so much for our children, and at some point we have to do something for ourselves. And it may seem selfish, but at the end of it, you have to think that how much more our kids are benefiting from us being mompreneurs or achieving our goals, our dreams, whether it's going back to school. For those mom that, especially if you're a single mom, I don't care if you're a single mom or you're a woman that is married with children, if you are going to school at the same time and taking care of your children, baby, I see you. Okay, I see you. That just gives me so much life, because we can do so many things. But I know a lot of times, I know I can't be the only mom out there that feels some type of guilt for wanting to be away from their children and go do things that we want to do. And I want to encourage you guys today not feel that guilt. If anything, I want you to feel empowered, and I want you to know that you got this, that we can do this without a shadow of a doubt. And that, you know, I have a passion for hair, of course, for beauty, I mean, all that kind of stuff. And a lot of times I put those things on the back burner or to the side, just because I want to focus. I feel like I have to be there for my girls 24/7, and I feel like they're dependent on me, and I feel like I have to keep everything intact at home, you know. But at the same time, don't feel like, you know, we're not gonna be able to catch everything. You can't catch everything that goes on with your kids. You can't, I mean, it's just impossible. You can't catch everything, and you can't always be there. You know, it's like, you know, I'm sorry, you know, the other day, Carter, you know, I didn't know you was sending poop for 30 minutes. I didn't smell it. Sorry. You know, it's just, stop being hard on yourselves and know that you can go out there and get whatever it is that you set your mind to, and that you have other moms out there rooting you on, and that you're not by yourself. I get so inspired by so many other moms that I follow on social media or in my everyday life that I see that work so hard for their children. I see you know, and don't give up, or don't feel like you're in it by yourself, or don't feel like it's in vain, you know, or that it's never gonna happen. It will happen. It will happen for you, and do not give up. Whatever you do, just don't give up. And you have to tell yourself, I told myself the other day, I said, how many times, or, you know, how many times or how many days are you going to keep scrolling on Instagram, looking at everybody else doing what they love to do? You know, I'm no different. I don't look like everybody else. I don't have the money that some people have, and then when you look at it on the other hand, I have more than what some other people have. There's room for everybody, and I just have to work on me. But if you are a mom, this message is for you. Go